Welcome back, everybody. This is Steve, KM9G, and I wanted to do a quick video for you folks on the power drain on receive only on the X6100. This is not a scientific test. I don't really have a good power analyzer, but this is more of what you would find as a real-world test if you were using this radio yourself. I turned on the display to brightness level 5 and made a note of that, and then I tuned it to the waterfall display, spectrum display, somewhere in the FT8 range so that it had some activity on the bands and it was doing some receiving, and it was trying to do some like fast Fourier transforms and a very minimal processor workout, kind of what you would expect a radio to be doing if it was just sitting in the background and you were listening to it and it had a pretty display like this one does. So I started the clock at 0:54 and then watched this radio on and off throughout the day and actually caught it right when it went to die. So I've got a photo of that for you. In the very beginning, the battery was fully charged at 8.2 volts, and then 4:14 later, it was at 7.6 volts, and then 5:21, it was at 7.4 volts, and then 5:51, it was at 7.3 volts, and finally it died 5 hours and 12 minutes later at 7.2 volts. Let me show you some pictures of what the screen looked like throughout that process. And this picture here was a little ways through the day of watching it dry out, and you can see the yellow battery indicator. It starts off at a full totally charged white battery, and then it gradually works its way down through yellow and then through red, and then it shuts itself off. So this is what it looks like at about 7.5. Like I said, the waterfall's doing something, so there's some mathematics going on. It's not just, you know, idly playing noise. It's doing just a little bit more than that. And then we have what's next? The 7.4 volts, and you can see the battery is now red at 7.4 volts. It's still doing some decoding. And then what else do we have? This one here is at 7.2 volts, and it says low battery, power down in 145. No, sorry, power down in 14 seconds. And then it actually does shut itself off after that. So 7.2 volts is about as low as you're going to get out of it. And that was 5 hours and 12 minutes in. And then after you bring it back up and bring it back to life, it starts recharging. And now with the latest firmware, it has a charging indicator, 13.5 volts, a little lightning bolt, and the battery update. So just wanted to do a quick video for you on what battery life looked like. There are the numbers on the screen for you. Completely unscientific test. This is more of a real world test. I fully charged it, I turned it on, I disconnected the power plug, and I just watched it for 5 hours and 12 minutes while I was doing something else. I actually recorded a little bit of the screen as I had to go up to the grocery store and back to get something for dinner, and when I got back, it was still on. So either way, 5 hours, 12 minutes on receive is pretty good. I'm going to do some future videos on what it's like to actually go out and operate this thing on sideband and see how long the battery lasts then. And I'm going to take an external battery with me in case I still need to finish whatever it was I was doing. I'll have some backup for me. Either way, there is a video right over there that I think you will like. Thanks for being awesome.